Yeah, it's not like what you guys are thinking. It's a totally different temple. Rock with me though. I'm going to show you what's different about this temple. So he says, ironically, as they were building the temple, God was building them. Okay? As they were building the temple, God was building them. And so, just a quick word I'm getting right now is that we ought to be really focused on what God is producing in us versus what we are producing. Okay? Miles Monroe put it this way. He said, when you go to a job, do not ask yourself or think, what am I going to make at this job? That's a slave mentality. But think, what am I going to become at this job? And that's why interviewers actually want people who have a vision for their life in the interview. They want people to get the job who have a vision for their life, because those people are going to grow the company by way of, they're going to be a real asset to the company because they actually have value of themselves. They're not there to take value from the company because they're worthless. Okay, so in an interview, they ask you questions like, um, why do you want this job? You know what I'm saying? They want to find out. And if you answer, and everybody knows these textbook answers, if you answer them, oh, because y'all paying $20 an hour, 20, $30 an hour, man, anybody want this job. What you mean, why do I want this job? I want this job for that pay. They're going to be like, okay, thank you. Not it. Not it. But if you come with an answer like, I'm actually here because I want to become, and say it's a medical field or something, just as an example. I want to become a health professional, and I want to sharpen my skills and become the best health professional in the field. I have a dream of opening up my own pharmacy, and I want to learn and advance my knowledge of medicines, and you know what I'm saying, so that I can better become, so that I can become this thing, right? So ironically, as they were building the temple, God was building them. So God knows what's really important, and that's what Jesus came to tell them. And as they're working on the temple, he's like, you guys are building the temple, huh? Well, I come to build you. And that's why I'm going to tell you right out the gate, you guys aren't working for anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't feel satisfied. And if you guys would take what I'm telling you to heart, you would start to find satisfaction in your work. Okay? You guys are not working smarter, you're working harder. In fact, you're being outsmarted in all the hard work that you do. And we're gonna get there. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Um, so they did not know it at the time, but they were